Hey everybody!
Hey guys.
Hi.
This is MaJeliv. We're the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to the official trailer number 2 for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. We saw the official trailer or teaser, I forgot what it was, a couple months ago. Anyway, it got us very excited. We've been huge fans of these Sonic the Hedgehog movies. We've been big Sonic fans since we were kids. Dad especially, he's the one that passed it down to all of us kids, Jemmy, Josh, and I.
You're welcome.
So yes, we are very happy.
He trained us well.
And yeah, I mean, they really have not shown a lot leading up to this movie. It comes out in a month, so it's wow, it's crazy. So anyway, we're gonna jump on in. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll give our thoughts after we watch the official trailer 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. Showtime.
Den of madness.
No way.
Yeah, exactly.
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
Konichi, what?
Oh no.
That character is.
Wow.
I remember them from Sonic
Pokemon
Heroes.
is canon and
Whoa.
Finally, we will have our revenge.
Dang.
But what good is a dastardly plot if you can't conspire with family?
There's two Eggmen now?
Double your villains, double your fun.
Wow.
Nice magic marble. Real scary.
Whoa.
Trick shot.
Oh, come on.
oh wow, that was a good trick shot.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super top secret mission.
We're in.
That sweater. That donut sweater.
We were born ready.
Whoa! Hey, let's go! Look amazing. How amazing is that? Look at Shadow, dude.
Jim Carrey.
We can rule humanity.
So much rage in his eyes, dude.
Whoa.
There won't be anything left to rule. That is dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody better call Google Maps.
Life's all about the choices we make.
Oh, that's. I think it's her name is Maria.
We're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
Oh my gosh.
Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
Oh.
Mission now.
Our destiny awaits. You were right about one thing.
Whoa!
Wow.
Chaos City.
Ends now.
No way! I just got chills. Chaos City. You're so right.
Oh man.
Also, the last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas?
Jim Carrey.
I
man.
love that add-on of Christmas when it comes out. And hilarious. It's like almost made it a
Oh my
Christmas
gosh.
movie. Oh man.
Okay, so there's a couple things that stand out
Question.
immediately.
Wow.
I saw lava.
Yes. Well, there's the Chaos City from the
Yes.
games. From
I
remember
it
from
kinda
Sonic the
reminded me
Hedgehog.
of, is it Sonic Unleashed?
Well,
that has, like,
what
a
from
world?
Sonic Unleashed?
Like the world that looks
Well,
like it's
Sonic the
kind of
Hedgehog
ending.
definitely has a world like that.
That's probably the one I'm thinking about. I just
Sonic
mixed the
Unleashed,
names.
maybe. I mean, when I see a big beam going to Earth, I do remember Sonic Unleashed and seeing the world.
Yeah, the
breaking up into
different
pieces.
pieces of worlds.
So again, I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with all that.
Yeah.
Clearly, though, with all of that, the stakes are extremely high. A
Yeah.
lot higher than usual, and obviously they highlighted the banter between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, which I think will be needed for the themes that Shadow brings to character, right? And a lot of you guys speculating, I believe her name is Maria, the girl that Shadow gets connected to, creates a relationship with, and I think something's going to happen to her, yeah, and that's gonna leave him on anger, rage. Who knows? I don't know what stood out to you guys. I mean, there was a lot, but the father-son relationship with the Eggman.
I loved how there's this really nice, nice is not the best word. I feel like a very universal dance that kind of goes on with some like intensity and some serious moments, and then also some jokes that kind of like it allows for this kind of it's a smooth ride for families, for friends, for young audiences, for older audiences. and there's clearly references to things that are nostalgic, things that we love. And I know the musical references have been probably one of my favorite things in these past two Sonic movies.
Did you hear any in this one?
Not in this trailer. I didn't pick up on anything. I would love if you guys heard anything. Please let me know. I'll probably watch this again. We'll probably watch this trailer again.
Yeah.
But there's definitely these little things that we can appreciate, and like the jokes are definitely, they help. I think if you're having a little kid, a younger audience approach this movie, they're able to kind of take on the heavier themes while also getting a good laugh and taking those things with them on their way home. It's just kind of a very, very beautiful dance, and that's the reason why they're making a third one. Because if they chose a younger audience and just made it super, just jokes everywhere, then it wouldn't be that successful. And same with the other way around. If you made it super serious, super brooding, you're not going to have a successful franchise. It's for both.
Successfully have balanced it out.
Right, right. And so I do love that feeling, and it's actually some really cool action. And it's very rare that families can go experience action together today. So I love that they've been able to do this with Sonic.
Well,
who is
the
a
world of
character-
Sonic is so big too.
Yeah.
So like, how to properly introduce all of these characters. Like, I'm curious about Silver. Is it like different characters in different games of like
Amy Rose.
Yeah, they have Amy Rose.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many characters.
so
But
many.
obviously, I think what's stayed between all these movies is the intentionality with them bringing in each character.
That's what's so great about it.
Dad, I don't know. Yeah, how are you feeling about it? I know Sonic means a lot to you. For those of you that have been watching our Sonic reactions, you'll know that. So yeah, how are you feeling? I mean, Keanu Reeves' Shadow. Yeah, how is all of it affecting you? And then Mom, obviously, after Dad.
I have to echo. I have a concern, but it's a good concern, in that the lightheartedness has to balance out the darkness that comes with Shadow.
His name is
So,
Shadow.
Yeah, so there's an element of, man, how dark is this gonna get? And then when you see the moon, it's the moon getting cut, sliced by whatever laser that is.
That's intense.
That is no.
That's no joke.
That's not an easy fix. That's gonna disrupt the tidal waves and the gravity balance of Earth. So it just, like, this is now like at a cosmic level threat.
Yeah.
This became like
So-
Avengers level.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's gonna go into a whole other realm of the stakes. So that part of it is very appealing. I have to hold my breath though, because it is just a good trailer at this point. I mean, I don't want to jump the gun and have these great expectations like, oh, this movie's gonna be amazing. It's just good to kind of just go in knowing, well, it has a lot of potential. Hopefully I just don't want the jokes to like overpower any good story element, which so far 1 and 2 have been great in that sense.
Yeah.
So, and it seems like everyone's back. I was reflecting on, I wonder how they filmed these, like knowing, they probably just took like a long break and then realized, all right, we're going to greenlit the next one. And so now we're at part 2 and then now we're doing 3. Because everyone's back, like all of the cast, every single element seems to be in place to build this franchise.
There's
So
probably
that's
an
pretty
overall arc that was intentional, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I did remember there were some comments in the last trailer reaction we did to this movie that, I mean, Sonic has gone through a lot of growth in each movie, but this one specifically, some of you were hinting at that there might be some loss, and Sonic might have to go through a very serious moment. So again, I think like Josh, like Dad, you're hitting at that sense of balance of
It's also
comedy
for
and
kids
drama.
too. So also
for
knowing
kids.
that going into it really helps the experience. But I don't know
Yeah,
if you
no,
guys
I
have any
think
thoughts.
they're playing on nostalgia, definitely from the people who played the games and were fans of Sonic, but they're also trying to appease the younger new generations. I do remember there was a trailer, I think it was for the second one, where there was like this joke in the elevator, and I was like, that's kind of weird. It just felt a little off. I don't remember what we thought about it after, but same thing. Like, there's a lot of comedic relief, like moments where you're like afraid for them, and then Sonic makes a joke, or like, as long as it's well balanced, I think what you said, Love, I think that would be great.
It usually is.
Hey, they're
I
usually
remember,
good at it. They
I remember
haven't-
it being good.
They haven't
Really disappointed.
They haven't
disappointed yet, so
Yeah.
hopefully this will be another
Hopefully it's
successful
not the same.
run.
Exactly. Yes, right.
And especially with Shadow, and his voice is so epic.
Honestly, like I
I
forgot
mean, I
for a
love his
second
voice.
that Keanu Reeves was doing Shadow, because like I was like, oh, Shadow.
It's like perfect voice.
It's perfect. It's like you see the characters and like that's their voice. You don't hear anyone else. It's like that's them. So
I love that line. The more you talk, I just want to punch you.
Right,
The
talk
more I
more.
want to hit you.
The more I want to hit you, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
And I
Butchered
think
it.
the father son dynamic is also very interesting because
Yeah.
you have, there were a lot of comments in the last video of Sonic where they're clearly picking up a lot of story plot elements from the games, which I think is a very good sign because they're following things that actually worked.
yeah.
And the fact that Shadow's connected to Eggman's dad, right? Him being like a really evil, being worse than the Eggman we've known.
Yeah.
And so all of that's interesting. And then the father-son dynamic, we're going to kind of see the man that raised the Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, that we know. And so, again, all that's very interesting.
It is. Yeah.
And
Is Jim Carrey playing this other?
Yeah.
one?
yeah, he's playing
playing
himself. He's playing himself.
I was like, that's either
hilarious.
great casting
In
or
the
that's him
saggy
playing.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we were talking about in the original how we were like this professor like he doesn't seem like the one we remember from the games, like
Yeah.
But then they brought his dad, and it's almost like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the one we remember from the games. This is almost
Yeah.
like a merging. I don't know. It's
So
a merging
cool.
of the two.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm very curious. Again, there's
Anyway,
a lot of optimism, but I mean, always I think when there's a lot of comedy, and especially if it's like self-aware comedy or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But overall, I think we're feeling pretty good.
Very
about
excited.
It, right?
I wanna
One
watch
last
this
thing I want to
prison.
say is the excitement I have, or maybe excitement mixed with more curiosity and intrigue for Shadow's origin story. I kind of outgrew the games, so I never really spent the time on where did this hedgehog come from. So for me, it's kind of like open landscape. Like I'm gonna receive it as you tell me, and if it matches the lore of the game, then it'll be even more impressive. But
Yeah.
because it's just like blows my mind. Like Sonic was from another realm. And then there's like this almost like a twin, except he's all black, and has just this different kind of upbringing. Was he like a lab project? It's just, and why another hedgehog? It's just it's so cool. I don't know. It's very intriguing.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's an
excited to
experience.
find out
It's
more about
promising an experience for sure.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
really
definitely something to see on the
look
big
forward to.
screen. I mean,
Yeah, I would love to.
that's for sure. And again, like seeing Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic all fighting and running together, it did remind me a lot of playing Sonic Heroes as a kid. And I saw some little Easter eggs or like other characters that were at this theme park or restaurant they were at. Some of those characters in there I remember from the games as well. So again, they're doing that world building slowly, and so very, very interesting, guys. I mean, we definitely can keep dissecting. We want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments as to what you guys thought of this trailer, how you're feeling about this movie. Again, they really haven't had a lot come out in terms of teasers and trailers. It's I think only been one or two.
Yeah.
Not definitely more than one. Like
I
two
like
or
it
three.
like that.
Which is great though. I think that's
appreciate the
awesome.
mystery.
And even some of the shots were some from the same scenes, just like different angles and things. So there's clearly a lot of this movie that they're not showing us, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
And honestly, I
And
think this will probably be the
also, if
last
things
one.
get messed up, sorry, I'm gonna throw a theory out there. Silver messes with time. The only way you can fix the moon is to go back in time.
Right.
I'll leave that there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll leave that there.
But then there's also again like the Sonic
That's
Unleashed.
cool.
We've seen him already become Super Sonic.
That's true too.
If the world breaks up and Sonic is now like
Super
a
Sonic
wolf or not exactly his regular self, they might need some extra help to get the world back to the way it used to be. So again, it's
So much potential.
So much potential.
So much ways that they can go. This is very exciting.
Pretty cool.
So anyway, we want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what you guys what stood out to you, how you guys are feeling about this, what you're excited about, maybe what you're a little skeptical about. All of it. We'd love to connect with you in the comments as always. So meet us down there. And guys, besides that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.